Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the easiest hidden base that you've ever seen in Minecraft. And on top of that, it even uses a little bit of redstone. So to open the hidden base, all you have to do is find the switch. Luckily, we know where it is. It's hidden away in all of this grass that has a little bit of extra coverage using some tall grass, flowers, and even a little bit of tree action. You flip this switch, it cracks open the door, and inside of here you have a very cozy survival base. And you can see the mechanism is very simple. That switch connects to the redstone torch, which is connected to two pistons, which is connected to the two stone blocks, which is the entrance. And inside here, plenty of room for a nice survival base, and even another hidden little away secret. If you delete this painting here, you'll find an ender chest hidden in the wall. It's a nice, cool little design in here. I really like it, and I like the mechanism a lot. The only downside is, whilst you are in the base, you can't actually close the door. You have to come back outside, flip the switch, and that closes the base away. If you enjoy this video, please do remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. I love making hidden bases, so much so that there's even a playlist filled with bases that I've made in the past. And if you enjoy this one, I might make some more complicated ones that I think that you guys might enjoy even more. But without any further ado, alright, let's get this thing started. So, we're first of all going to be looking for a space that looks like this. Somewhere on the side of a mountain or a hill that is relatively flat. Somewhere like here, or here, or here. You guys get the point. There's plenty of candidates. We also need all of the materials that I have in my hotbar right now. This is what we're going to start things off with. This is the base amount of materials that you need. And then to make the inside of the cave more interesting, you're going to want to have stuff like this. So make sure that you do have absolutely everything. These are the main important ones in the hotbar. And once you do have all this stuff, we may begin. So, we're going to start off, once you've found where you're going to make the build, by popping a potion of night vision. Not necessary, but definitely a plus. We also want to now, once we can see in the dark, dig 7 rows into a hillside. So we want to dig 1 row, 2 rows, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We then want to dig 4 rows to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it. We then want to dig 5 rows coming back towards the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to dig going back that way. So back the same way that we dug this way, we want to dig back the way we came. So 1 row, 2 row, 3, and then we've connected. You then want to dig out the middle part of the cave. So we simply just want to dig out all of this stuff right here. We've dug out all of the stone and whatever else was here. And now that we've done that, we have to place the entrance mechanism. So the way that we get in and out of the cave is this 2-block space. So we're going to place 2 stone behind this stone right here. However, if you had, say, grass here, then you might want to use grass instead of stone. But it just so happens that I have stone, so I want to place stone behind my stone. I then want to place 2 sideways sticky pistons, specifically sticky, connected to the stone. Place a redstone torch on this wall behind the top sticky piston, and that will make sure that the actual pistons are extended at all times. I'm going to delete that redstone torch now, and I want to find the equivalent block on the outside. So it might be easier to do this, right? So like, it's going to be this block. That's destroyed. So we've deleted that block that the redstone torch is going to sit on. Let's work our way outside. Let's replace that block. and place a lever or a lever, I'm really not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced, on that same block. Work our way inside now, place a redstone torch so we know which block is which. And we're also going to have to find a way out. So you might have to tunnel out of the mountain again. Now, whenever you flick that switch, you should be able to get in and out of the mountain. So closed, open, closed. I'm going to keep it open, and I'm going to replace all of those blocks that I just deleted to get out of the actual cave, because it's a little bit too, it's a little bit too conspicuous to have a lot of stone and stuff deleted, like a nice big flat area. We have to hide that lever, so I'm going to use a combination of grass blocks around the lever, very much like this, in front, left, and right of it. And I'm also going to use a little bit of bone meal here, just to kind of like spruce up the area. Something like that. You don't want to make it too completely obvious. And then that way, the only way to see the lever is like looking directly down on it. And that's looking good. So now we're going to head inside now, and we're going to make the cave look a little bit nicer. So let's get rid of all of this stuff here. We don't really need that much of it now. And let's grab some like cave prepping stuff. So, stuff like wood and torches and stone slabs and stuff. So I think I'm going to build a little bit of a library around the redstone torch. Something like this. I'm also going to cover up the pistons here, so you can't see them when you're actually inside the cave. I think it looks a little bit nicer like this. I'm also going to place like some torches and stuff around the place, just so that it's nice and lit up. Maybe even like one or so in the wall as well. We want it to be nice and bright in here. And where there are bookshelves, there are enchantment tables. So I'm going to place a table here. Or I could even place it in the floor perhaps. But I kind of like the idea of having like a table right here, just to take up a little bit more space. We also need a bed area. I so happen to want to have my bed elevated. So I'm going to place 2 rows of stone slabs here, like this, in rows of 3. And I'm going to place a bed, which I don't actually have. I did say that I might miss out on some materials. I'm going to place a bed on top of here, like that. And I'm also going to place a double chest in front of the bed, and I'm going to have like a little bit of a stone slab step up to the bed. I'm going to destroy in the wall behind the bed like this, and I'm going to place an oak fence. I'm also going to raise the roof of the cave by 1 row. I'm finding that the cave is a little bit claustrophobic like this, so I'm just going to delete an extra row above my head as well. Maybe not even in all of the places. I might even keep a little bit of it, like a little bit cramped, maybe around the bookshelves here, just to kind of keep that nice sort of cave feel. But especially above the head here, above the bed here, not above the head. And I'm gonna delete above that that fence too, so that we can place like a torch on that fence. I don't want it placed above it like this. And that looks kind of nice. I'm going to place an oak wood here, and I'm going to place a couple of chests above the oak wood. I also want to place a couple of stone slabs next to the oak wood, and I want to place an armor stand on top of that, just so that it looks like that's kind of like a utility, like a couple of utility chests, maybe keep a couple of weapons and stuff in there. Above the bed, I actually want to have like a fancy light. I want to have like glowstone above the bed with wooden trapdoors just above. Just because I kind of like how that looks. I think it looks quite nice. I want to actually have like a hidden ender chest in this wall. So the way to do that is to like delete this block here. And what we're going to do is we're going to place an end chest in the wall. And then we're going to place some stuff around it. So like maybe like a crafting table under this block. Or maybe like a crafting table here. A furnace here. And then it might actually be better if we have the ender chest above this right part here. And then if we can then use a painting And we're going to have to block around the end chest. So like here, here, and here. And we're also, I can use an oak wood plank. We need to limit the amount of space that a painting can be placed on. So like if we place it on top of that oak wood there, then that means that the end chest will be covered up. And if we ever want to access it, then we just delete the painting and replace it. I'm also going to use maybe like a wooden trap door here in front of this oak wood as a bit of decoration. I also want to replace the floor as well. Like, I think that the floor is a little bit boring. I think, you know, stone is, you know, stone's pretty ugly, I think. So I'm just going to replace the floor with some oak wood too. I want a nice sort of cozy feel inside the base, which I think that we're getting quite nicely, actually. And just to finish this off, I think a little bit of vinage action might be nice. Especially like here, just like above where we have this torch would be good. And maybe even like here too. And then I don't think that we really need that much more. If you want to customize the cave a little bit more, maybe knock a couple of spaces out of the roof, something like this, if you want to make it a little bit higher. But other than that, I think that we've done a pretty good job with this cave base. I don't think that there's anything that we're lacking too much of. Of course, you could put some more stuff inside here, but it is about just having a nice hidden away little base. And once we've finished with our base, once we've finished outfitting it, once we've came in, we've had a nap, we've done whatever that we needed to do inside of our base, all we have to do is come out of it, once again, flip that switch, and it is nice and hidden away. It's really hard to spot unless you know where this thing is. I mean, it's not the best hidden base in the world, but it's very easy to make. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to do, and I think it looks really nice. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please do remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. If you have made this cozy, hidden away cave base, then please do remember to hit that like. If you would like to keep up with the channel, please consider subscribing to it and click the little bell next to the subscription button to ensure that you get all of my stuff sent directly to your sub box. Very important indeed. And if you do want to see any more stuff by me, please check out the guard system and the description below. I would highly recommend either the cartoon builds playlist, or if you want to make more cool stuff like this, check out the hidden base playlist. And if you have any suggestions, of course, please leave a comment. Always interested to see what you guys want to see. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. I hope you managed to make this. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next video.